welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmutt Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Blacksad Under the Skin. A game that I had no idea existed, based on a comic book I had no idea existed, and I got a tip from an acquaintance that this existed, and I had a bit of a look and thought, you know what, that sounds pretty damn cool. So what is Blacksad Under the Skin? Well, it's basically a detective noir sort of a thing, like LA noir in some ways. That is to say, we are playing as a detective, a private detective, and we are going to be investigating a murder of someone. You can actually see the murder of said someone on screen right now. He's dangling by his neck to the left. And I haven't played that far because I actually didn't want to. I just played enough so that I know a little bit about what exists and how you sort of play the game. And yeah, it's an interesting one. I think that the biggest thing, you might not see it very well here, but it's all animals, which is a bit fun. Blacksad himself is a cat. You saw it in the thumbnail, but let's have a bit of a look at how this game plays. And yeah, it is an interesting one.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is that damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard. Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Well, just who the hell are you?
Do I know you? Your face rings a bell, but...
You've been spying on me. You took pictures of me with a lady.
Well, then you'll understand why I didn't really focus on your face, right?
I'm gonna kill you!
And dodge him. And tap.
Damn pictures.
It wasn't the first time I regretted hitting a guy like
Punch
him.
him.
Oh!
But at least I got enough time to aim at his soft spots.
Go for the groin. Hit him with the typewriter. There you go. No, you don't.
Oh, man. You broke my jaw.
Well, now it matches your marriage.
If you show my wife those pictures, I'm dead meat. You'll
Well,
ruin
we'll
my
see
life,
about
please.
that. I mean, after all, you did cheat on your wife.
I don't enjoy meddling in others' affairs, but it's my job, and I've got bills to pay. You're the one cheating on your wife, buddy. This is on you.
Hey, I'm no two-timer, I swear. It only happened once, for God's sake. I'm just her bodyguard, that's all. She seduced me. I love my wife, honest to God. I even quit the damn job for her. You can't break up a family for one tiny mistake.
I mean, I'm not really the one who broke up that thing, you know?
Breaking up your family? I don't think you need my help there, buddy.
Okay, how about this? You give me those pictures and tell her a white lie, and I pay you 10 times what she's offering. You save my family, and you make a pretty penny. What do you say? Deal?
For as long as I could remember, I had collected nothing more than bad gigs, debt, and sorrow. My self-respect and bank account were racing to see who'd hit rock bottom first.
Well, I mean, it is tempting, but no.
You're only making things worse. You better leave before I lose it.
Look, partner, I've been asking about you. You're a good detective, but I know you've seen better days. You've had nothing but crappy cases lately, like this one. I'm offering you a way out. Money can go a long way, you know. You could try running some ads. Maybe you'll find better clients and well-paid gigs. You know, start all over? Come on, think about it. You can save my family and save yourself.
You know what? I made my decision.
I warned you. Okay, now I'm officially about to lose my cool. 3,
You son of a...
2,
Wait, man, don't shoot!
1.
You are gonna regret messing with Eugene Colbert. I swear to God you will.
My uninvited guest had left me several gifts. First of all, a swollen hand. That guy's skin was hard as a rock. Second of all, an empty wallet. Business as usual. Third, the feeling that my moral compass was far too calibrated for my own good. Last but not least, the certainty that more gifts were yet to come.
Well,
He's a nice guy.
let's not be
You'll,
too hasty here.
You see what I said about my pal Blacksad? Doesn't even know you, and he's already offering you a seat.
Well, there you go. That's my old friend.
Jake, how the hell am I supposed to guess it's you if you don't even knock first?
Shut up and listen, buddy. All right? I brought you a client.
And that's why we need to find him soon, or we will have a very serious problem.
Thanks for the information and the picture. They'll really come in handy. Let me see if I have this straight.
And there we go. We get a little bit of the tutorial. I have turned tutorials off, but we at least get to do a little bit here. So, let's recap what has happened. So, this is a game where, as you already saw, QuickTime events is a big thing. I'm not particularly fond of QuickTime events, but it's fine up until this point. We'll see further on. Now, as we start investigating things, hotspots is going to be a thing. So on this occasion, we have a picture with 2 hotspots, and we can select both of them. So let's press A, and we can sort of go through either of these, no matter whether we can start. We can start with the one, the guy who is actually dead.
Your father, Joe Dunn, boxing manager and gym owner, hanged himself 2 days ago.
Yes.
So do get some notes here for later, and we can also have a bit of a question about the bulldog, I think.
Bobby Yale, a boxer at Dunn's gym, has a crucial fight against the reigning champion in 2 weeks. But he disappeared 2 days ago, right about the same time your father died.
Yes.
In short, if Bobby Yale is a no-show for his fight, you'll have to pay a fine. But since you don't have the cash on hand, your father's gym would have to close.
Yes.
So you want me to find Bobby Yale?
Yes. No. Jake wants you to find Bobby.
Oh, I see. Well, first of all,
Let's talk about pay. No. First of all, you know what? Accept my condolences.
I'm really sorry, Miss Dunn. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you.
Damn it, John. Will you take the case or not?
Chill out. We'll talk money when it's all over.
Sure. I know the money is tight, so how about this? If I solve the case, we'll see how much you can pay. I'm sure we'll find a suitable price. I know you already went to Yale's apartment and found nothing, but I'll search it myself at some point. That cleaning lady, Mary, Purnell, the one who found Joe Dunn's body, she works part-time at Sam's Diner, just down the road on the left, right?
That's right.
I think I might pay her a visit as well. And the gym, of course, and see what I can find. Okay, I think I've got enough to start with for now.
And there we go, we are out in the world proper. Now, I don't know exactly how this game works, because literally this is as far as I have played. But we can go into my Blacksad, which is kind of cool. So if we go in here, we get all of the stats that I currently have. So, for example, we can see that I am slightly more sensitive. Haven't done anything resolute or cautious just yet. I'm a bit upright instead of pragmatic. More romantic than lonesome. Ooh, might be leading to something. Very swift, not so clumsy, and I am apparently extremely talkative. Because yes, all of those timed choices, you can of course not say anything, but I have been saying something all of the time, and currently running a moderately profitable case. Cool. So that's what you can check in there. And if we go back, we can also go into our notebook, and of course we can check everything we know about all of the people. We still have Eugene Colbert, and he might be coming back possibly. So we know that he is unfaithful to wife. He offered a bribe, and I said nope. We have Jake Ostiomb, my colleague. He apparently is also a bit fighty. He is an old friend. Yeah, he would presumably work here at the gym, possibly. Sonia, the daughter, is the one who hired me to find Bobby Yale. We have Joe Dunn, the dead guy, dead owner of Dunn's gym. Time of death was Sunday evening, and the gym was closed at the time. And then we have Bobby Yale, the person we are looking for. Promising boxer. He vanished at the same time that Dunn did, and the gym will have to close if he doesn't come to the fight. And we have his address. We also have Al Stone, which is the reigning champion. That's the person that Bobby Vale is supposed to fight. And then finally, the first goal, so to speak, Mary Purnell, the woman we saw in the very, very first little intro sequence. She's the cleaner. She found Dunn's body, and we know where she works. So that is sort of what we've got. So now we get to start walking around. We can look at this painting here, if I can get the angle correct. There we go.
Is that done? Wow.
Ooh, wow, indeed. He is a musician. Well, at least he plays the sax. Now, can I get up here? Yes, I can. So basically, from now on, I don't know exactly what will happen, so we'll look into this together, I suppose. This would be Wouldn't this be a decent spot to have a bit of a look at? Yes, indeed. Here we go. Look at this little window here.
Someone should weld the iron bar on those panels.
Uh-huh. Sure. I suppose. Anything over here? No, nothing at all. So we're running with a fixed camera. I'm not always excited about fixed... I apparently can't get up here. Okay, we apparently don't need to. I'm not always a fan of fixed cameras, but we'll see how it works over here. Ooh, hello. Did I really need to look at that? Champions. The Champions energy. Uh-huh. Okay, apparently we need to look at that, but here we go. What is this? No. Didn't want to look at that. Go away. Wanted to look at that. There we go. So what is this? What else do we have? Do we have this? What is a star? Does that mean that it's like important? Possibly yes. Or is that just a thing that we can pick up and then get cool playing cards? I suppose. Alright, well we picked that up. And apparently nothing else of interest over here. Let's move around the backside as well. Now, up until this point, I think it's a kind of cool game, but I don't exactly know how much it's going to be like quick time events. And the game said in the tutorials that the dialogue system basically said that sometimes you will have a timer. Up until this point, it has been all timers and nothing not timered. So I don't know if that is going to change either. We'll see about that. And right, just keep going. I think okay, we can look at this window as well. Oh, no, don't look at that. Bloody hell, I need to learn the controls here. So basically you move with the analog stick, and then on the D-pad you select which thing you're gonna look at. I want to look at this thing.
A good place to spy on Sonia.
Uh-huh, so someone might have been up here at some point, possibly. Nothing really certain here though that I can use, and none of the other windows seems to be. Not this window either. Nothing. Oh, don't really care about this then. Do we need to walk along the edge? Nah, doesn't feel like this is gonna be it. No. So let's head back down and check out the gym. So let's walk down. Let's see what we can find down here. Wow, that was a quick transition right there. Nice. Right, let's have a bit of a look. Is there anything we can spot here? Okay. The harder you train, the luckier you get, apparently. Indeed. Very important that we look at that. Ooh, there we go. Another one, a full-on one. August Merrick, an ice hockey player. He doesn't wear a helmet, which is very, very bad. That means you can get injured quite easily. Oh, something more here. Man, there's a lot of these then. Okay. We're just picking up a whole bunch of collectibles early on in the game. Cool. And, okay, no guts, no glory. But also, we have to remember that no pain, no gain. Very important that we are looking at this, yes. No need to look at the posters, apparently. Right, is there anything here? Phone? Can we see anything here? Ooh, we can call people. Rhinoceros's wife. Ooh, let's have a bit of a chat with her. Yes.
Hello?
Blacksad here.
Please don't tell me my husband...
Well, he is indeed very much cheating on you.
Yes, Mrs. Colbert. I'm afraid you were right to hire me.
Oh, that filthy good for nothing. I'm gonna rip his horn out.
There we go, I was true. Okay, so can we... Chief Officer Smirnov, who are you and why do I want to talk to you? Let's have a bit of a chat and see if you know anything, perhaps. I would assume that weekly means like the paper. If you want to talk to a reporter, possibly?
Smirnov.
Joe Dunn, the boxing coach. You hear anything about his death?
Blacksad, is that you?
I like how I don't even tell him it's me. Yes.
You got me. How's everything, Chief?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks for asking. Too much work as usual. As for Joe Dunn, he hanged himself, end of story. I'm too busy, John. I can't afford to put a single man on the case. Why are you asking?
Well, because I'm on the case. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. No. Do it for fun. Well, you know what? His daughter hired me. Let's be honest.
Joe Dunn's daughter hired me.
But I still don't get it. Any signs of foul play?
Not yet, but also possibly no reason to actually hang himself as far as we know.
I just don't get why this guy would hang himself. The gym wasn't making him rich, but one of his pupils was on the rise. Headed straight for Madison Square Garden.
Well, there's more to life than business. We all have dark secrets, John. Am I right?
So, are you going to help me?
I wish I could, John. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have anything useful to share. And it seems like you don't either. But if you do find something, give me a call.
I absolutely will. But for old time's sake, come on.
We've been friends for a long time.
And you think this is what two friends talk about on the phone? Good to hear from you, John. Take care.
Seems like he wants me to go and take him for a drink or something. I'll hold off on the weekly thing. I think that might not be something that we need to focus on right now. But okay, you can make calls. Good to know. Now, do we find anything here? Just another door. Let's wait with the other door before, or rather after we've checked through things. Can I punch this thing? No, I cannot. I would like to sort of... Okay, we can check another motivational post I was about to say. When you're good at making excuses, it's difficult to excel at anything else. Oh, very good indeed. There we go. Important to have a motivational writing on the walls when you are at a gym, I suppose. Alright, what do we have here? And here we go. Well, that is not what I wanted to see, but sure. I want to see what's on this thing. Apparently, I don't care about that. That seems to be extremely... Well, it might just be some training stuff. We also have success is dependent on effort. No. Success comes to those who just wait. I see that one over there. There we go, I saw that one. He's a hare and he's playing rugby, I suppose. Is it rugby or American football? I don't know, but he's a hare, so he's probably super fast. And we also have the toilets. Again, a lot of information here, but we are not... Ooh. That's not entirely appropriate, that little writing right there, but sure. Can we get in here? No, we cannot. Yeah, that's not entirely appropriate. Well,
the racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
Well, he attempted. Indeed, that is apparently a clue. But who would be the black people of this universe? Is what I'm wondering. Who would be the black people of this universe? Would it be Jake? He's pretty black. I mean, he's a gorilla, but that's weird. That's a weird concept in a game with animals. That it would be there would be color. That would be the thing. Would it be races of animals instead? Okay. The harder you bang, the muckier you get. Don't know if that is sexual or something. Let's check the next stall. Alright. Farting is the key to success. Well, it might be a hint that you need to go to school. Not the most sharpest people in here, apparently. Right, we have another part of a baseball card. Anything back here? No. Let's see if the final one has any wisdoms to offer us. No dung, no glory. Yeah, sure. Go to the bathroom, have glory. Gotcha. That is the important thing. Right, well, we are done at the bathrooms. Did nothing for us. We have a boiler. More training equipment. We have... Ooh, what is this then? Did I not want to say anything about that? Well, we have this... Oh,
on the surface, it seems dry, but there's no dust, and it's damp underneath. It could have fallen the day Dunn died.
We did see that in the little intro sequence. And we have some footprints. Where are they leading? Okay, so we need to follow some footprints. My guess is that they are gonna exit through the door that I didn't go through. So again, let's hold off. What can we find out about these anyway?
I once shredded a bag like that, just out of pure rage.
Of course you did, Blacksad. Of course you did. You are the most vicious of cats. Sounds like your typical house cat, actually. I am such a fierce warrior, etc., etc. Right. We have some more writing that we need to look at. Very important. Look at all the stuff. Winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. Yes. Also very important. So anything you want to say about these balls here? Did you rip one of those as well? We'll see. Right, I think I've sort of done what we can down here apart from the footprints. So I would assume that they lead indeed into this area and through this door. So what's on the other side of this then? Well, it's an alleyway. Nothing more to it than that. And for some reason the footprints are just gone. they are not here anymore. All right. Well, we'll make our way out. Ooh, it's a grate down here, and also a Chuck Clinton. He is that a walrus goalie? If that is the case, then that is amazing. But okay, yeah, crates or grates such as this one, very suspicious. But apparently, I don't think so. Neither is that one. Ooh, hello. Are you a llama or just a goat?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
John Blacksad, Private Eye. Would you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Not at all. Proceed, Your Honor.
Feels like saying or asking if you've seen anything seems like a stupid thing to do, but were you here a couple of days ago?
Were you here on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, indeed, kind prince. I came down to watch TV after having run the New York City Marathon in record time.
Methinks you are not speaking truthfully, sir. All right, well, I'm not so sorry. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Well, just like life, that was short. But then again, all things short fit me like a sock. It just so happens that you can, apple of my eye, do this old man a favor and bring him some sustenance.
All right.
Well, if I have the time, possibly I will. That is indeed very sad. A very sad life for him. So what do you have? You have a bag. Okay, that is some training equipment. We also have the discourse of inequality. That is very out of focus all of a sudden. All right. Well, I don't know if that actually gave us anything, but we can't go in here. Yeah, there's something here.
I might just be the last person in New York without a TV.
Well, aren't you hipster? Well, I should buy one. No, let's stay that way.
Who needs one anyway?
Let's be traditional. Oh, here we go. Oh, a monkey. Well, an ape, actually. No, can't go further. Nope, that is the end of the line for that. All right, so we're out of here, but yeah, as I said, the footprints are gone, so I don't know exactly what we're looking for. Can we go up here? Nope, don't need to go there. I would assume that this game very, very specifically lets you go where you need to be, and other places not so much. Doesn't feel like an exploration type of game in that regard. Ooh, I see you down there. Didn't need to go too close for that. More ice hockey things. I'm probably missing these cars, by the way. Is there something up there? Well, that's on the other side, but we have some open windows. That would be the toilets, yes. Okay, small entry point in here, but doesn't feel... Oh, just trash. Nothing that I need to worry myself of. I don't know if there's a run button or anything like that. But I'm not finding anything right now. Another door. We can't go through that door. So it does feel like as if that goat is actually the person we need to sort of deal with somehow. How can I bring him sustenance then? Oh, is that my car? Ooh, there we go. Also, Jodan's boxing gym since 1943.
He opened it during the war? That's odd.
Apparently in this universe we also had a World War II, which is strange. That is a nice
I'd prefer
car.
a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
So is that my car or is that her car? It's probably her car. Right. What can... Oh, hello. He just stopped and looked at me. Oh, and there are also birds here, apparently.
Mary Purnell. The person who found Dunn's body works a block away from the gym. I'm certain she can give me the kind of information that...
Hey! Watch where you're going, you jerk! You looking for trouble, moron?
Oh, hold off. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Really, I'm sorry.
You better be, you wuss!
How does that make me a wuss anyway? Bloody hell. Alright. We are at the diner. Okay. We're just chilling out, but not going in immediately for some reason. So might there be other people we can
And there
talk
you
to?
go. We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Come back soon. Welcome to Sam's Diner. What can I get for you?
Blacksad, Private Eye. I work for Sonia Dunn. I need to ask you some questions about Joe Dunn.
Sure, but I'm working right now. Maybe later?
Ooh, are you a bit of a cold, or do you have a bit of a cold? Well, I need your help.
Please, I need to find Bobby Yale as soon as possible. And I think you can help me.
All right.
Oh, here we go. We actually get a choice that isn't timed. And can I, by the way, just say it's kind of weird that she and also Sonia, they are cats and they have hair. Blacksad doesn't have hair, which seems fine because, you know, they're cats. Why do they need an extra set of hair? It's kind of odd, but whatever. So, what can you tell me about Sonia? Let's actually start there. No, actually, you know what? Let's get to the meat immediately. Joe Dunn.
Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn.
So there we go. You found the body, indeed. Kind of boss, house done out. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with the soft things here, because as the chief, I suppose, he was the chief, right? The guy that I talked to on the phone. As he said, even though it might not look like he had a reason to hang himself, there might be something. So yeah, how was he as a boss?
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Well, that's actually interesting. So what about outside of the gym?
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
Well, I kind of need to know how he was like, but okay, fine. So, you did find the body, and what do you remember about that?
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide.
And it does feel reasonable that could she have been the cause of the footprints, now that I think about it? Well, maybe she wouldn't have gone the back way out. Okay. Well, the money issues is, I guess, the most appropriate response here.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
So that would mean that there weren't that many people there, probably. And he also apparently was a widower.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
Uh-huh. Maybe with a daughter then?
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
She seems to be deflecting a little bit there, but sure. Okay, so what about Sonia Dunn?
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
I barely know her, but she looks like a smart girl, poor thing.
Uh-huh. So apparently she doesn't know Sonia. Could be that she actually does. And okay, what about Jake Ostiom then? What do you know about him?
What do you think about Jake Ostiombi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
So Ostiombe. Okay, fine. Alright. Well, we can apparently ask her about her job.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
Well, let's start about the diner here then.
Tell me about your work here in the diner.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that.
Did she mean that it's great because of her boss? Possibly. And yeah, how long have you worked at the gym?
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry.
And there you go. So, any other jobs?
Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
So, indeed, you might want to stay away. I mean, no one was out after her. So I suppose that she could just keep doing it, and, you know, if it closes, it closes.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thanks.
Ah, I found out something there that she actually calls Joey Dunn Joey, not just like Mr. Dunn. Alright, well, could you say anything about Bobby Yale? What could possibly have happened to him?
Any ideas where Bobby Yale could be?
How am I supposed to know? He's rarely there when I clean the gym. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Well, who do you know? And okay, fine. And the goat guy, he needs a hamburger, I think.
Can I have a hamburger, please?
Oh, sure. Regular or cheese?
Oh, I don't know. Let's go for regular.
Regular. That'll do.
Mm-hmm. You want fries? A drink?
No, that's it.
Okay. Is that for here or to go, then?
To go, please.
One burger to go, Sam.
Okay.
And apparently we are in some form of... right, we do have cat senses. That is a thing we have. So how do you do... okay. Do we move? Yeah, we move with this. Okay, I need to apparently look at her ears. Is that how... I don't know how this works. What are we... okay, fine. I could see something happening here. Yes. So what do I do? No, we are apparently not looking at that. Okay, so we need to look at something else. Can I zoom in on her? Mary, yes. Something over here? No. Can I look at her handwriting then? There we go. That might be useful. One hamburger.
Her handwriting is nice and neat.
That could be useful, yes. Oh, does that mean that I have one thing that I can hear, one more thing that I can see, but also one more thing, or two things that I can smell? Is that what we're dealing with here? Alright, well, there's like nothing left. Well, there is this thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Uh-huh. Cool tunes. Was that important? So apparently I can smell two things. What am I supposed to smell? Okay, well I can't zoom in further here. Can I smell something on her? Oh, well, okay, so it does zoom in. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. I see now. I see how it is.
Smells like cinnamon. No, cinnamon and burgers.
So did that mean that I only had the option
Your
of
burger is ready.
those many things before I sort of timed out? Possibly.
All right, I'll let you enjoy your meal.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
What?
Well, I might be blind as a bat, but as you can certainly see, I have 2 wonderfully functional ears. Very kind of you. Shame it didn't have any cheese, though.
4 people used the back door 2 days ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Bloody hell, it should have done the cheese then. Alright, let's have a bit of a chat about the people then.
Who was the first person to use the back door?
Someone big. Unlocked the door, stepped inside, then came right back out.
Alright. Big guy. Jake?
Who was the second person to use the back door?
A man, just a few minutes after the first person. He came back out muttering, "Ungrateful bastard." Then he threw something in the trash and walked back in. Oh, no, wait. Before that, he gave me a coin. A coin? I mean, do I look like I need spare change, huh? I mean, I'm staying at the million-star hotel, for God's sake.
Well, there you go. So we do need to check the dumpster. Got that. And you probably do need coins, my good sir.
Who was the third person to use the back door?
Judging by the quiet footsteps, I'd say it was someone small. I'd say it was about 30 minutes after the second person came out. Whoever it was threw something in the trash and stood in front of me for a moment. And then I heard a click. And finally, I heard trailing laughter in that direction.
Who was the fourth person to use the back door?
Someone big. I recall heavy breathing. The person left in a hurry, running in that direction.
Well, there you go. Oh, I can do is I was about to say spidey senses. No, but my cat senses. Alright, so the chest expander there. What's up with that?
There's a chest expander in your cart.
A what expander?
A thingamajig with 3 springs.
Oh, The thingamajig with springs. Oh, I got it from the trash back there.
Uh-huh. So, for some reason, after a bit of food, you seem slightly saner.
You were acting a bit strange before, but now you seem fine. Why is that?
Hey, you got great vision, sense of smell, and hearing. Why is that?
Well, I'm a cat.
Well, I'm a goat.
So you mean that when goats eat, they become sane? Fair enough. Okay, so let's do my cat senses. On this occasion I can see a couple of things, well, 4 things. So the way that this apparently works is that I hover over things. Oh, I do even get a little pointer there. Yes, I can.
Looks like someone used it as a punching ball.
Uh-huh, sure thing. What else do we have? Okay, again, we do get some help here, which is fine.
I wonder what it feels like to live without legs. Would I manage?
That doesn't seem like a useful thing to look at. Let's look at the things that are action. Okay, so what do you want me to look at now? It's still that one. No, I've already looked at that one. Anything else over here? Oh, they seem really hell-bent on me actually looking at that and that. So what else on this? I can look at his cap or eyes. Yes, sure.
Blind and legless. How does he get by?
Good question, Blacksad. Right, what else do we have? We have his eyes, we have the can, we have the legs. Is there anything else that you want me to focus on? No, that's still the legs. That's the can. There has to be something else. The camera won't go further left. Alright, what about this? No, not that. Not that, not that. I still think that I'm supposed... Yeah, there we go. The hat.
Could he have been a train conductor?
Or did he just find it in the trash? No one knows. Okay, so we just got it. I don't know if that was a big thing, but what about the paint can? Who punched the paint can?
Where did you get that paint can?
In a trash can in the back. A paint can and a thingamajig with springs. What a night!
Okay, well, thank you.
That's all for now. Thanks.
So basically, people threw 2 things in the trash, and he went to pick them up. Well, yeah, he did went. So I probably aren't gonna find anything in here. No. So why don't we go back to Sonia and just see, you know, of the things that we've now found out, is anything ringing a bell to her?
I better leave these 2 alone.
Well, okay, I cannot. But I did spot something else here. First of all,
I remember that fight. Back when Jake was coming up the ranks.
There we go. Young talent in boxing. Not anymore, though. And also here.
Looks like Dunn liked to measure his daughter and Bobby Yale each year. Sonia's measurements stop at 18. And there's a gap in Bobby's between ages 15 and 17.
That's curious. But I think that we are largely done here. I think that this is interesting. This is kind of cool. And I kind of want to keep playing this. Yeah, I'm absolutely... I saw ya. I saw ya. How do I get to... I see it. There we go. Get that one. Cool. Yeah, I kind of like this. This is a fun concept. And I did Google a little bit about I did Google the term Blacksad, so to speak. And as I said, it's basically from a comic book released in the 2000s, sort of loosely connected to Disney, I think, but also something that didn't really amount to anything, I think. I didn't read it thoroughly, but that is sort of what I caught some glimpses of. And I kind of like this. This is a fun thing, and I want to play more of this, but we shall see if I do a sort of a mini-series or something. I don't know how long this game is, but I kind of would like to do it on the channel. We'll see. It has to be in the future, though, because I have other things planned before that. But yeah. if you like the sort of detective-y style kind of gameplay, I don't know how detective-y this game is. Like, we have the stuff on the people, but I would assume that we are going to come to some conclusions at some point, and depending on what we have found out, we will be able to reach different conclusions, I suppose. So we'll see about that. Next step after this is obviously going to be Bobby Yale's apartment and see what happens there. As it is right now, I have no idea what's going on. Could it be Bobby Yale? Would he sort of want to get away from the fight? Was he not really into it? That could be a thing. But I haven't really gotten enough information about Bobby Yale just yet to know anything about him, so going to his apartment might yield some good results. But yeah, if you like detective games, and if you don't have a problem with all of the characters being animals, well, I mean, this is probably a game for you. I think that the overall functions of the game, like gameplay and stuff like that, it works fine. It's nothing too major. I'm not always a fan of fixated camera angles, because it sort of means that sometimes you don't see what you're looking at. It's not a big thing, it's just a smaller thing for me personally. But yeah, if this looks like something you would like to check out, go ahead and do that. I am definitely going to keep playing in some way or another. For now though, this has been Ghostsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.